These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right?
Guys, I am so passionate about just good action figures in general, and I try to make the best, most entertaining and visually appealing reviews on the entire platform, especially for certain figures, and these girls are one of them, assuming I even like them. But I'm in competition with myself. I just keep trying to top my own videos and be entertaining and make movies, not just reviews, for you guys to escape and enjoy. As well as myself, I use them myself as well. And I don't know, man. It's getting rough to keep them heavy hitters coming. I keep trying to top my old stuff. I wish I had some wisdom. What the fuck is this?
Ninja. You know damn right. Make what you want to make. 10K subscribers in 1 year because you keep it real. Don't worry about pissing anybody off. If you don't like the action figure, it's okay. Don't like it. But if you like it, you will make the most entertaining video on all of YouTube for these figures. I am sure. You've done it before and you will do it again. Trust me. Don't be away. For I am the white potato. You bastard guy. Go make the goddamn video.
Okay, good point. Please don't be trash.
Overthinking and analyzing. I mean, here's how it works. You got superhero toys sell here, male superhero toys, and then you get like villains, precipitous drop, villains, female superheroes, and then anything in between. Right from here to here. I'm not saying that I can't sell a female superhero, which I can. What I'm saying is that I can't do an entire line of 4 figures in one series of nothing but females, of nothing but females, of nothing but females, right? From here to here, to here, to here.
Oh, my beer with you?
Yeah, I'll get you.
I said hold it, don't drink.
Yeah, I'll get you. Right.
Of nothing but female, right? From here to here, to here, to here. Here, to here, to here, to here. Do an entire line of 4 figures in one series of nothing but female.
A interview with Shartimus where he said some things about female figures. I'm not saying he was right or wrong. He made some valid points. When I was working at Hasbro, we saw a lot of those points. You know, a lot of female figures were peg warmers, but you know, I also didn't agree with a lot of his points. And the time came to finally put them up for pre-order. And the Series 3 pre-order destroyed Series 2. Like, destroyed it. Like, and I'm talking Series 2A and 2B combined. It destroyed it. And I was like, wow. Like, people were so excited for the female figures.
Honey, I'm home.
Come on, guys. You know our army build. You know, I'm gonna be opening these up too. But I was trying to keep this last set on ice, but I'm gonna have to open them because I want to kit bash. So let's just get right into the review. It's already been long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed making it because damn, these girls are nice. Let's do this. All right, so y'all know what time it is. Let's check out the ass on this action figure.
Hey, yo!
Pause. I'm talking about detail, articulation, accessories, and size. Where's your mind at? Detail. Finally, we get these girls in hand. He has been showing renders and teases and prototypes and tooling and everything but these figures for like 13 years. Not really. I'm being mad dramatic. It's been like maybe a year and a half, if that. But you guys get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's been a long time coming. And not to mention, G.I. Joe Classified still has yet to give us actual female troopers other than the ninjas. I like those female ninjas. I like Classified, but man, I was feeling like they were slacking when, you know, I actually got Action Force Series 2 in hand. This indefinitely, without a doubt, and they want to keep raising their prices. Classified wants to keep raising their prices. So now you're in Valaverse's price point where you're not offering nowhere near what Action Force is offering us in that $30 price point range. Like, just stop. Just Hasbro, get your shit together. Do you see these girls? Do you see these girls? Please get your shit together. Guys, let's see. I'm thrown off track because I do get excited. I waited a while for these figures. There's detail all throughout these girls, from the troopers to the main characters. And now I get at first glance you could just be like, oh, they're repaints. Well, they're sharing parts. There's a lot of reuse here in Series 3. But female military trooper action figures like army builders that are females, yeah, we never got that before. And I do like Classified's blue female ninja, but at the end of the day, that's not standard US looking military. That's a ninja, let alone an entire wave of just female figures. Never ever before. Also, every female is new to the Valaverse line. Prior to these females, it was a sausage fest. It was just a straight up sausage fest, guys. I liked my Action Force figures, but those guys were starting to get curious, man. It was bad over there on that shelf. But yeah, they're sharing parts, and there's repaints amongst Series 3 within Series 3, sure, okay. But the reuse makes sense. It's standard universal boots, armor, vests, things like that. Of course, that's just gonna easy reuse. So that makes sense. But these face sculpts, guys, the detail in these face sculpts, I was not expecting to like these face sculpts as much as I do. Just look at these close-ups and look at these shots. Like, the detail you're going to be able to get here, whether you do toy photography or you just want to stare at them on the shelf, the detail is there. It's there. Guys, look at the detail on these faces. That's not my camera. Photo is unedited. This is no magic or sorcery happening. Like, this is just a regular picture that I took with all of the heads side by side. And I got tons of Legends. I got tons of Classified. I got tons of other 6-inch scale figures. But these face sculpts, these female face sculpts, is different. This hitting different. Val is going to need to step it up now when it comes to the males, because these females are setting the bar really high. Really high. Look at the gloss in their eyes. Look at just their skin. I knew I needed female troopers, but to be honest, guys, I was like, whatever. If the head sculpts suck, I'll just pop on some other head sculpts. I'm not popping on no other head sculpts. Like, these hit hard. And to be honest, I didn't think I would like Pandora's scars. The prototypes, it had like a light pink on the scars, and I didn't like it like that. But this looks nice. This looks natural. Her eyes, the scars, her hair, everything just looks really good. Was not expecting this at all. Then look at the tat on the back of her head. How is this so sharp? How is this correct? And then in other lines, I'm getting cross-eyed figures. This don't make no damn sense. And real quick, shout out to whatever Claire's kill switch went to get her nose pierced, because that shit looks sharp. Like, I didn't think the nose ring would actually matter to me at all. And it actually looks really good. Or I thought the paint on it would be messed up and, you know, just be blotchy. And it's not. It's really sharp. I didn't think I would like her head sculpt as much as I do. She's kind of like tied with Pandora for me, and I like her braids, locks, dreads, whatever you want to call them. Them shits, it looks nice. Overall, these head sculpts were way better than I expected them to be. But leaving the head sculpts alone, even if we take a look at the vest real fast, yes, repaints, right? Universal, their vests. But the paint apps on decals on sharp ass paint apps are ridiculous here, man. Like, this is dope. And of course, every ammo cartridge is removable, but this is nice. And just before we get into articulation, just the detail, no matter where the light hits these figures on my shelf, they look nice. I like to do this because I like to see if I pick up anything with the light moving. That, you know, I love photography, but like, these look nice no matter what angle I put them in, no matter where the light hits them, they look nice. I wanted these figures, I looked forward to them for months, but that doesn't mean that I had to like them. I can't count how many times I waited for figures to get here. They got here complete dog shit. I can't count how many times that has happened, guys. It's just always so nice when you got the anticipation, they get there and they live up to majority of the expectations you had for them. Anyways, at this point, you guys get the point. Looking at all these shots, you can tell, for me personally, the detail on these figures, A1. Like, I don't have any complaints as far as the details are concerned. So just taking a quick overlook at the articulation, you guys can see from this shot right here, majority of the poses I wanted to get them into, I was able to get them into. Surprisingly, like, kind of like import scary, I was able to get them into. My biggest gripe involving articulation is the wrists were kind of tight. Easy fix, just heat up the wrist a little bit and they're totally fine. Nothing felt cheap, nothing felt brittle, nothing was snapping off. But I did take the time to heat my figures up, especially the wrist. Once I started to see how tight it was, I took the time to actually heat it up, and then everything was fine afterwards. But I've been gambling with figures lately. It's cold where I'm at, so these were sitting outside in a box. Just don't take the chance, just heat them up. I got a $65 Mythic Legions horse that I got the other day, and I took it out the box. I did not heat it up, and the leg from the horse broke right off. I was hurt. Like, let me say it again, I was hurt. Took chances with the Cesare girls, was okay. Took chances with that Mythic Legions horse, was not okay. I was not going to take chances with these girls. Let's take a look at some of the articulation with Pandora, because it is 6 figures in this wave, so I don't want this review to be an hour, and giving each girl 10 minutes is already 60 minutes right there. So she can look up pretty far, as majority of these girls can. The only girl that can't is the girl that's wearing the whole headscarf, whatever you want to call it. That's the only one that can't. But Pandora can look up pretty far, but because of the bandana or the handkerchief, whatever you want to call it, around the neck, she can't look down that far, on top of the vest being on. But she can still look down pretty good, at least if you ask me. So I'm good with how far she can look up and down with all of her accessories on. That being said though, let's pop the head off real quick to show how easy this is. Pops right off. And take all of these accessories off. I'm just pointing at the ball because I do want you guys to see how big the ball joint is. It's a little bit smaller than what I've seen on the majority of Marvel Legends. And just to show how easily these vests pop on and off. So every vest that has come with these females in Series 3 has been the easiest, most convenient vest out of any of the previous lines ever. So I hope moving forward, Vala continues to implement whatever type of engineering he did with these vests. I know that they're kind of thin because they are female vests, but hey, if you need to make them thin, make them thin. But whatever it is, they pop on super easy because this figure is already cooled down. So it's not like, oh, the vest is still warm, and no, it just pops on and off that easily. Those pegs, they pop right in really good. The wrist on mine were kind of tight, but I had no issues at all with the vest at all. And real quick, let's just get her in some of the most traditional poses, T poses, bending down. I'm just going to try to bend her up, literally. I'm going to try to bend her up as much as I can and just see where I'm feeling the most resistance at on this figure. And for the most part, like I said, I'm getting like import scary as far as some of the articulation is actually concerned, because I didn't think they would be this articulated, but they do have drop down legs, like hinges in the crotch area. So those drop down ball hinges really allow you to get a lot more movement out of the figure than what I expected you would be able to get. Double hinged knees, which basically she can kick herself in the back. I'm trying to get as close as I can, but she can basically kick herself in the back with these double hinged knees because they're really, really good. So I have no complaints there. And using that drop down method, like I said, she's able to get into full splits. Just fixing the focus to show you guys real fast what I'm talking about as far as these drop down ball hinges. Those right there, they help a lot with a lot of different poses, whether it's splits or high kicks. That engineering right there actually does help a lot. So just to show you guys as an example, you drop down the ball hinge and you're able to get some really, really high kicks, and just stuff like that. It helps, especially if you do toy photography, or you want to have them in some type of kung fu or fighting poses on the shelf. Articulation on the boot or the ankle is really nice as well. Of course, we get a swivel right there at the boot, and a rocker is at the ankle, so we got side to side. We got overall just good. If you get classified figures, not to mention if you're watching this video, chances are you have other Valaverse figures, so you know overall articulation is usually one of their strong points. So I don't have any complaints other than some tight wrists that I was easily able to fix by heating them up. Other than that, I don't have any complaints articulation wise. They're not on Pandora, and I don't think they're on the other figures as well, but they could have used butterflies. These women don't have butterflies, but just to show you guys, even without them not having butterfly hinges, I'm really able to cross their arms really, really closely, which I'm really surprised about, which made me say, like, wait a minute, I thought we needed butterflies to get this close, like to get the arms crossed. I thought we needed butterflies for that, but I guess we don't. But I'm sure, you know, these are the first females in the line. However long down the line we get some more new females on newer bucks, I'm sure they'll probably have butterflies, but there are no butterfly joints here on these females. But honestly, I don't feel like I need them, because look at how much I can bend the arms in. I can basically do a cross arms without butterfly joints, which is kind of crazy to me, but I guess it's just them having thin frames and a thinner upper torso, body, you know, shoulders in general. So real quick, guys, I'm kind of excited. I just want to show off without the butterflies. We do need some damn butterflies, but without the butterfly joints, I changed her hands and I was literally able to fold her arms like an import figure. I've only seen this on like Dragon Ball Z and certain import figures, and I was able to pull it off with her just by changing the hands and without a butterfly joint, which is weird, man. Yeah, Val is definitely doing some sorcery or something over there, because you shouldn't be able to do this on a domestic figure with no butterflies, but you can, and I'm not complaining, man. Overall, I was really impressed by the articulation that these figures actually had. Wasn't expecting the figures to be able to move this good. I didn't think the articulation would be this good on the first batch of female figures in this line. Like, I thought there would be way more issues, and my biggest gripe is the wrist. But once you heat them up, that's not like an issue at all. So that's the one negative that I had as far as articulation is concerned. But once I heated the figure up, everything was fine. Legs, nothing felt brittle, nothing felt like it was about to break. Everything felt good. And it's one thing for a figure to be articulated, right? But it's another thing when you can articulate that figure, and that figure can hold its own weight, can hold its own stances, and you know, it just doesn't collapse on itself. And I'm able to get into some crazy poses while it's on a rotating display stand, which is a little bit harder. I'm not trying to flex or nothing, but it's easier if you're just on a hard surface like a shelf or something like that. And I'm surprised that I'm able to get these figures into these poses on this stand. And I literally just did some b-boy breakdancing poses just for fun, because I was actually having fun posing this figure around. Guys, I'm looking at 6 figures here, way too many accessories to actually take a look at one by one on each figure. So I'm choosing to look at hers because she comes with one of the best accessories, I think, out of the entire series. So I'm just gonna take a look at hers real fast, and as you guys can see, I mean, just from this one shot, you're getting a lot. You get a lot for the price point, you know. And I have her leg holster still on her and her belt still on her. You can also take those off as well, but I'm counting, I might be wrong, I'm counting 17 accessories. 17 accessories, not including the head that's currently on her and the 2 hands that are currently on her. That's just one figure right there, but everything else can be, especially if it's removable, considered an accessory. And I'm counting 17, which is wild. This figure is $31.99. I don't want to talk about the price too much because I don't want Valor to raise the price, but it's $31.99. That is the price of basically a standard Marvel Legends, and we are not getting 17 damn accessories with classified or Legends. This figure is $31.99. They're dropping quote-unquote deluxe figures nowadays for $31.99, and we're not getting this much. That's all I'm saying. But to put the focus back on my girl Eclipse here, one of her accessories is a shamad. You could call it a head wrap, whatever you want to call it. I know it as a shamad, however you want to pronounce it. But it's basically just an all-around head wrap. Kind of got some ninja vibes to it, but this thing is nice. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. This is what we need, because I'll pull up this shot right here to show you guys. Little accessories like this change an entire figure. It gives it army building purposes, army building value. If he does this for the males, or if he does this for the women in black, come on man, black or green or tan, you have more Middle Eastern type of troopers, and that's amazing. That's amazing because it saves him from having to do an entire new body. He can just do little accessories like this, pop these accessories onto a pre-existing body, and it's basically like you have an entirely different trooper. I love accessories like this. Look at how nice they look in this shot as her backup soldiers. Another example of this in the accessories is with Kill Switch and the Steel Brigade figures. Very simple, but just simple repaints, but it allows there to be a distinction between different characters, troopers, generals, lieutenants, etc. But overall, as far as accessories are concerned, everybody's guns, everybody's accessories, they're all good. The paint apps on them, everything about them is really, really good. So I don't got any complaints as far as accessories are concerned. You guys like my size comparisons, you hit me up all the time and let me know. You know I show quite a lot of figures, but here are all the girls next to each other as far as a size comparison is concerned, and then we're gonna just have them next to a bunch of other figures that I'm not gonna name in a video, it would take way too long. But of course I have to show them with the other males in the line, and I like their size a lot. I have no complaints about their size. Sometimes when it comes to Legends or Classified, they make the women extra tiny. I like that these women look like they eating. Valor, keep feeding your girls. I know you're a cheeseburger guy. I know you're a cheeseburger man. Keep giving these girls burgers. Give them more burgers. But I like the size of these girls. They could be a little bit thicker too. It's okay. But these girls look strong. They don't look weak. They don't look frail. They don't look nothing. Standing next to the men, they look good. Let's show them next to some classified ladies. And I'm cool with their size with these ladies as well too. Sometimes classified does run a little tiny on the women. But yo, whatever. Like I like the way that they look all together. Especially taking certain shots, I could finesse it. They look good. And here they are next to some other female troopers. And here they are next to some of the big girls. And no, we're not talking Lizzo big. We're talking Chung-Li. Chung-Li big, okay? Here they are next to them. Don't ask what figures these are. All these figures are on my channel. Find the video. They're on the channel. But overall, just in general, I like their scale a lot, and not just with other Action Force figures. As you can see with Legends, with Classified, their scale to me personally is good. Like I'm happy with this. I'm okay with this. Even with Taller Storm collectibles or Mythic Legions, I like it. And one of the best things about this line, I figured I just might as well bring it up now for anybody that doesn't know, is that unlike Classified, unlike Legends, and the ball joints on this line, the pegs, everything usually is universal throughout the figures, especially the figures that are part of the same series, wave or whatever. So a lot of the male figures you can interchange parts, and it is no different when talking about these female figures. The simplest example I can show you is with the heads. So you guys see the ball pegs on the heads are all the same size. With that being said, snap of a finger, you can change them just like that. Now of course to some people that's pretty obvious, but to others it may not be, and that's information for them. Also, if you want to get more intricate, you can heat the figures up. You should heat them up anyway just to be safe. Any new figure nowadays, I'm just heating up. I've had too many break on me. But if you heat these figures up, you can interchange everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And here you go as just a quick example. I wanted Pandora's gray tank top to match her pants. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted her to match a little bit more than she did. But I still liked her blue pants, so I utilized them somewhere else. But this is just a quick example that if you heat up everything can be kit bashed here. Everything can be mixed and matched with another figure and another part. As you guys can see here, if you look at the figures behind them, these are parts and pieces from everybody, and you can really make your own soldier, make your own trooper. All you have to do is heat the figure up, pop the pieces off, and place them where you want them on another figure. It's super simple here, nothing crazy. There's a bunch of YouTube videos about it. Just look it up, check it out for yourself. It's pretty simple, but it helps. It's nice, but it's nice. It's a nice option here, especially if you don't want to deal with having to paint anything. You don't have to deal with painting anything. You're literally just swapping parts. And I appreciate that Vala keeps the ball hinges and a lot of the joints and everything the same within a standing series. He tries to make it all the same within that series. My judgment overall, being a fan of other lines, you know, so weird. Like, it's so crazy. You can like Classified and Valaverse at the same time. I know, so wild. But these figures set a new bar, especially mainly not concerning imports, just domestic releases. These figures set a bar so high, I'm not sure how Vala is going to reach this bar now. So we don't have gear packs yet for the ladies, and you know, he hinted that that might be coming soon. I actually hope so, as well as expression packs, and the male vests are a little bit too big on the ladies. So you see in these shots, I'm giving the females the backpacks and the helmets. But overall, we still need more females and we need more accessories with these females, and I hope that we get them. Yeah, but these figures definitely surprised me, and I should have known based on how good Series 2 was. But Vala said some scary things, man. He said some shit about using a new factory, and there was just so many variables. There's always variables that are out of your control. It doesn't matter how good of a creator or a business person you are, there are non-controllable variables that happen, and I was just worried that they were going to happen here. So my biggest complaint about these figures is on my figures, the wrists were pretty tight, but once I heated them up, they were totally fine. And if that's the biggest complaint I have regarding an all-female wave, somebody tell McFarlane. Let me stop. Look, and just a quick disclaimer, Vala never said nothing negative about McFarlane, and he didn't make these figures just to shit on McFarlane. No, these figures been in production, but just watching it all happen from, you know, the viewer standpoint, like I was, it was just convenient and funny to me. The timing of everything was funny, so that's why I put together that little video in the beginning. That's all it was, just fun and games. It doesn't seem like Vala has any issues with McFarlane, and neither do I. I buy his figures from time to time, and these figures were so good. It's literally like Vala heard that interview that he did and was like, okay, hold my beer. And that's literally what I saw in my mind. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's all it was, just fun and games. Something like this has never been done before, an all-female military wave, period. And to be fair to McFarlane, he was talking about at retail in stores. That's not what this was. McFarlane said he might be able to do it online, maybe. Well, Vala said, hold my beer. There is no fucking maybe. You can definitely do it online. And that's exactly what he did, because these figures are amazing, man. Like, hands down, I appreciate them. I like them. But thank you, Vala, for getting these out to me. I know you just started shipping the pre-orders, and I'm glad that they wasn't trash, because that would have really sucked to have to shit on these figures after you got them to me so fast. But no, these things are amazing, man. And that's the thing, man. I tell y'all all the time, I'm not trying to sell you shit, but a figure for $31.99, 17 different accessories, an all-female wave, removable vest, multiple heads, multiple hands, I shouldn't have to sell it. Like, it sells itself. It sells itself, basically. I'm just showing you guys what I always say, what makes me happy. These figures definitely made me happy, man. And anybody that does want to buy them, they will all be in stock on Valaverse.com on the 24th. And this is why pre-ordering matters, because if you pre-order, your shit is already either at your door or on its way to you. But on the 24th, all of Series 3 will be in stock on Valaverse.com. And that is including that beautiful bloody version of Pandora. That's also going to be available on the 24th as well. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with me for 30 plus minutes. Please comment down below if you did. I will say thank you. Leave a comment if you made it to this point in the video. I know it was a little long, but it was six figures plus that little mini movie in the beginning. It is what it is. 6 good ass figures with a ton of accessories. I was just having fun. I love good action figures, and these definitely fall in that category. Yo, we just hit 13K today. 13,000 subscribers in a year. I cannot believe that at all. I thought we were going to stop at 10K in a year. 13K in 1 year. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to. Leave a comment, man. Let me know if you like how these females look. Did you pre-order already? Did you not? Are you waiting for your package? Are you ordering on the 24th? Did I help you make up your mind? Let me know. I love good action figures and I love talking action figures. I could talk action figures all damn day, guys. I hope you enjoyed if you made it this far. Peace.
G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find, SH Figure Arts I can't lie, Rebel Tech got my pockets dry, Set action figures for life, Articulated Ninja is nice, yeah, you might wanna subscribe, action.
Guys, once again, my audio is going to be messed up, but if you don't know where we're at, then you don't watch enough of my videos. This is where we do the drop test on some of my most important figures. Figures that I like the most, just because I need to know.
Name one other YouTuber that does this. Just one. Just one.
And I'm just going to drop her onto the floor, and that's a concrete floor.
I swear to God, if you drop me, I will kill you.
I just want to know if I have to worry about coming home and she's broken, but she'll be protected with carpet and everything. But I feel like if she could survive a concrete floor, she could definitely survive carpet. I'm using her because overall she's my favorite figure out of the line, and then Kill Switch is probably second place. So I just want to see. I have all her accessories on her. I'm worried that this little knife in the back might break off. I don't want to do it, but I feel like a part of me has to.
I swear to my almighty creator, so help me Vala, if you drop me, I will.
Oh my God, that hurt. Damn it. Oh my God. Imagine if figures could talk, guys.
I got stuck with Sid. I bet the other girls were mailed to Andy. Me, no. I get mailed to Psycho Sid. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vala.
Concrete, here we go.
After I kill this guy, Vala, I swear to God, I'm going to find you.
God damn. Everything still looks like it's working okay. I'm just for the one time, this is my last time, I am not enjoying this at all. I'm just gonna drop her kind of on her head and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Ouch! God damn! I'm done. I'm done.
List me on eBay now.
Yeah, we're done. She survived. My baby survived. I'm sorry. I'm done. That's it. We're done.